Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, fellas and lady fellas, welcome to another episode of DJ's Tailgate. I'm your host DJ, and today I have a very special guest today, excuse my language, Mr. Brandon Young, aka B Cal. B Cal, thank you for joining me today.
Appreciate you for having me.
Of course. So, I want to interview you on something that you're familiar with, and that is the sport of bodybuilding. If you guys haven't known, this young man right here plays second in the New Jersey State Championship bodybuilding competition. That's impressive. First of all, I just want to say congratulations to you on that. So my first question for you is, being very young, what made you want to get into bodybuilding?
I always thought that the sport of bodybuilding was just about discipline. You know, how long can you stick to it? How long can you keep pushing yourself? And that driving factor, just essentially, like, what's gonna make you keep going even when you tell yourself that you can't? You know, and through those mental hardships, you gotta tell yourself, like, you gotta fight. You can't stop. You gotta go. And yeah, bro, it's just the culture.
Beautiful. I like how you said culture. Growing up in sports myself, I wasn't a bodybuilder, but I clearly like 12 pounds. So playing football and basketball, just having the mental toughness to keep going when you feel like you can't go anymore. I think bodybuilding represents that and embodies that to a T, because you have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations in order to get amazing results. For instance, if I wanted to be an all-time running back, like, I have to train really hard, and I think a lot of times people, especially younger athletes, they don't have that drive nor that motivation to really push themselves to grow, not only as an athlete but as a young man or woman. So I love how you touched on the culture aspect, and this leads me to my second question. As a young bodybuilder, what are some of the things that, let me say it like this, what are the things that you expect from yourself, and what are also things that you wish to grow on as a young man and as a bodybuilder?
I say two things stands out for sure: discipline, literally, and sacrifice. Those are like the two biggest things, because you can't have one without the other. You have to, like, tell yourself, this is something I really want to do, I want to keep it going. And in that process, you're going to have to cut out, foods you love, in a sense, sometimes even people you love. Like, it's just so much pain and emotion that goes into it that it makes you question yourself, like, why am I really putting myself through this? But at the end of the day, we're all striving for something. There's always a goal. There's a means to an end. So if you tell yourself positively, like, if I was to keep going and see what happens, like, something good can come out of it. And I want to say that was, like, the best decision I ever made for myself.
I love the honesty. I love how you prepare yourself mentally, and more importantly, I feel like emotionally. The mental and the physical preparation is very important, but the emotional and mental preparation, like, that's something that we all should strive to have. Not just bodybuilding, not just sports, but where our work and our careers, our love life, whatever it is, we have to prepare ourselves. We can't just go off the fly. We have to put in the work. So that's beautiful. I want to touch on something different. Not you, ladies and gentlemen. Come in. I have my cameraman here with me, Isaiah. He's not really into sports anymore. He's a former baseball player. So, Professor, this is my cameraman. He helped me with all my projects, so I want to say thank you. And he wanted to get on screen today. So, Isaiah, I'm going to ask you one question. How do you feel about the LA Dodgers winning the World Series? And why do you like baseball? Of all things, why baseball? Like, why?
So, how do I feel about the LA Dodgers winning the World Series? I personally feel like, congratulations to them, first of all, back-to-back. Not many people are able to say that they're back-to-back championship winners. but still, it will always and forever be go Phillies. And then to answer your second question, why baseball? I mean, why not? To me, baseball is what most people feel like football is. Like, to me, baseball is like, I'm able to be different. I'm able to stand out for obvious reasons. But to me, baseball is fun. To me, it takes more skill. Like, you just can't be the biggest and the fastest. Like, you actually have to have great hip movement. You have to have great shoulder posture. You have to have great footwork. So I just like baseball because it stands out the most.
Thank you for your in-depth breakdown on baseball. Well, that's all the time that we have today on DJ's Tailgate. Again, thank you to my boy Brandon and KB Cal, and to my wonderful cameraman Isaiah for joining me today here in the studio. Whether you're watching on the East Coast, the Beast Coast, the West Coast, the Best Coast, it's DJ's Tailgate, and I'm signing off. Lakers in 5.